Mikey, did you hear about Fobbity Fobberson?
What happened to Fobbity Fobson?
You see, he was arrested because he was in Alaska and he looked at a moose from a plane.
Oh,
The poor
that's not
guy.
good.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame, really, isn't it?
Well, that's his own fault for looking at me from a plane.
I know. I warned him, but he was like, "Nah, I'm fine." But he looked at the moose, and then a SWAT guy and on a jetpack kind of rose up to the window and shot him. So, you sir, are you looking at that moose?
It's such a stupid law, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's hilarious. Pliers. Anyway, so you know how last time we were
Yes.
making really exaggerated creepypastas? Well, there's one I never got to tell.
Have you got it ready, yeah?
Yes, I have.
That's a lie.
I've got to. You caught me. So anyway, just yesterday, right? I went to buy a copy of Mario Kart 7, but when I got to the shop, Satan was there, and he had photorealistic eyes of blood, and he killed me. It said 666 at the end.
Satan.
Satan!
Satan's running a bloody cartridge store.
It's his latest ruse. And my crying sounded like this at the end. Quality crying sound right there. So
I'm trying to fix this computer problem.
I
It's
thought
just
of
like, that new Cortana thing where you're typing at the bottom to search
yeah.
like your computer.
Hmm.
Well, I typed in my computer and it didn't do anything, so I typed it again and then I closed it and then opened it back up, and do you know what it's done?
What?
It's like done that thing where loads of words come out at once. Like it's put Y space computery my no space computery my space computer, and I was like, what?
What is this? What does this mean? So I thought of making up a creepypasta for Papa's Burgeria, just because why not?
Hell yeah.
So one day, I was stuck inside because outside it was raining blood. So this person's got angry because I forgot to put the cheat on. However, though, I decided that I would go online and look at some games to play to pass the time. I looked on this website and all of the pictures are a picture of Satan with photorealistic eyes. So instead, I clicked on the only game that had a normal picture, Papa's Burgeria. When it opened up, I saw that the character suddenly had red of glowing photorealistic, hyper-realistic blood eyes, but I thought it was nothing. So what I did was I started, and the title theme was playing "Can You Feel the Sunshine" in reverse. So I decided that maybe I would refresh the page. You know, maybe that's not supposed to be there. You know, I mean, of course, it's not supposed to be playing that, right? So I did. However, this time it just came up with the normal music. So I thought, yeah, it must have, yeah, just a glitch, you know. So I kept playing until I realised one of the customers was a skeleton. However, the skeleton had hyper-realistic eyes. So the skeleton ordered a burger with basically nothing on it, which is what I gave him. However, he looked at me and gave me an angry look and said, "This is the burger of mortals. How dare you feed me this garbage?" And then the game shut down. So I thought, maybe I shouldn't go on that. And then I just decided to open up Google Chrome. You know, maybe I'll go on YouTube or something. Although, all of a sudden, Papa's Burgeria opened again. And this time, Tails Doll was my character. And I realised my character had no head. But why? I said. What's going on? Why is the game acting like this? And then all of a sudden, Satan. The end. Quality story.
Jeez.
Anyway, on to the next actual topic, which was we spent all of the Takamiya one telling school stories, and we told many of them like 3 times. The funny thing is, I was actually watching one of those videos earlier, and it was the one where you told me about Owen. It's like, "It's not right, you idiot!" and like throws the card to Danny.
What?
Eh.
That? Oh, dude, you're lagging loads for me on this end. Should I end and come back and we let it just back out?
You can try that. Headphone warning, guys. My voice is about to be really loud. All right. I had to put a headphone warning on the video because it was going to be really loud.
Before I left, all I could hear was it.
That's my native language. How
That's
did you
just
not
how
know
speak
this?
nowadays.
Yes. I mean,
It's not Jason's language.
what was that?
Literally in college the other day, he started speaking, and all you could hear was like, he sounded like this. He was like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," like he wasn't, because you know sometimes he slurs his words.
Yeah.
And the tutor turned around to him and just went, "Jason, shut up." Like the tutor said that. I was like, what?
It's funny how you actually go into the same college as Jason as well, because you've got so many more things that can happen.
Yeah. It's just.
Literally nobody I knew went to my college. It was slightly depressing. I was like, I know nobody here. Literally the first day I went to the wrong class immediately. I was in there for an hour before the faculty even realised. Then they carted me off to a different class. Then about a few weeks later they were like, no, you need to go to a different class. I was like, for God's sake. Let me stay in one class for more than 5 seconds, please.
Oh, I found out the problem.
Oh, really?
I've got automatically restart ticked on Windows. I didn't tick it myself, but it decided to.
Well, that
It's
doesn't
ticking
help very
for
much.
me at some point. I'm not sure when.
Oh boy.
It's like, guess what? I'm gonna
Wait,
override your
you did it right, but you didn't do it. You know what that means? Ghost.
Photorealistic eyes.
Yeah, a ghost of photorealistic eyes. I actually remember at one point, you know how the ICT area, you're allowed to go there during like breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, something really weird happened because I went up to one of my friends who was with another person. They were playing Pokemon Showdown, right? Which is like this online game which uses sprites from 6th gen and blah blah. Well, for some reason, I don't know what happened, but somebody must have hacked the game because literally every single sprite on their screen was just replaced with the face of Nicolas Cage. I'm not kidding. I don't even know what was happening. It was just that they've replaced everything with Nicolas Cage.
There were, we did that on Gary's mod. You know where you can like get memes to chase you.
Yeah.
We did that with Nicolas Cage's face, and he's just when he came near to you, he just went ah, like really.
I remember there's a Sonic version of that. Somebody was they were like flying over this maze and saw like a bunch of Sonics, and I hear like really loud, and then a bit later on it cut to him in there, and I hear and then like Sonic just runs into him and kills him.
Oh god, the internet is just strange.
What is happening? You know what happened to me in year 6 once? Well, not really just me, but the entire class, right?
What?
The teacher, I think, might have maybe got up on the wrong side of the bed. Because she said to us, alright guys, your work was crap. She literally said that to us. Like, what?
She said-
Yeah. She did not care.
It just walks in like that.
Just why not?
Ghetto teacher.
Dashi reference. Did you see the cartoon from him I sent you?
No, I didn't get to watch it. I've got no signal in this room. The only internet I can get is wired.
But that SMG4 video though, with Big Smoke, and his orders going for the entire video.
I like that. That was.
I like that. I saw Big Smoke and I was like, okay, I know who I'm sending this video to.
The end bit where he's beating them up because they didn't give him his order.
It's just, I literally just wait every single time, just wait for him to upload the video.
I liked the bit where he like that he makes Toad start crying and like then all you hear is dun and Gabe's Noel's face just comes around the corner.
You know how it's you know how that specific Toad had glasses?
Yeah.
He's actually called Frankie, like it's like an OC or something. Also, this guy who I'm serving right now looks like Frank Grimes, like I'm not kidding. Like a splitting image of him, yeah. I didn't know he came back to life. Because I'm Homer Simpson. Remember when Miss Corner was really annoyed by me just going G, G, G? Like, why was she annoyed by that?
Miss Connor, who was that again? I know,
It was
I
the
remember the
it was the
name, but
music
like,
teacher.
oh yeah.
She got made redundant or something
Why was her name Miss Connor?
because she made you sit in the corner. Literally, like she's a secondary school teacher. And she's like, go sit in the corner with your arms and legs crossed. What are we, 2?
Yeah.
Like for real.
Oh man, school.
Teachers. Teacher, I did not do my homework today. Right, that's it. You're getting arrested. I'm calling it the SWAT. SWAT team, FBI, army. The military just come in and just rip you up into tiny pieces and throw you in jail.
They just like bomb the bloody area around where you are.
You should have seen the one of the teachers we had for music. She was so loud that you could hear her shouting at somebody from the other room. Like halfway across the class, all you hear is, "How dare you do that? I swear to God!" I was like, "What the hell?" Like every time you pass there, every time you pass the room to go to a break, there's always like a small child in there cowering in the corner while she's shouting at them.
Glugger.
Because seriously, when somebody in year 2 misbehaves, let's send them to the scariest teacher in the school. Because why not? My teachers used to get really annoyed with me because literally all I would always do is just talk about WWE non-stop. Like there was this story where I don't remember what it was, but it was like some kid and their grandma travelling around together for some reason. And in my story, they ended up, of course, in a WWE ring. And I went to the teacher and was like, "How do you spell generation?" And they're like, "Let me guess, D-Generation X." I was like, "How did you know?" I want more than wrestling in this story. Yeah, you got it. I remember there was this story that I based off Primeval once. Because the story...
A great show, didn't it?
It was. The story we had to do was this person is like... I don't know what the hell how this works, but they were on this... like they're on the computer, right, looking up holiday websites and stuff. And then all of a sudden they get sucked into the computer and they end up at the holiday destination for some reason. I don't know. And mine was the way to get out was he ended up in the Norfolk Broads, and he had to go and find one of those anomalies from Primeval in the forest. We'll take him back home. That was my story.
Oh, it's doing that lagging thing again.
Wonderful. The
That's
best
fucking...
thing.
Ugh.
Ah. I bet it sounds awful. Just
Literally, all I can hear is It's really weird.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Here's a cow Yakuza.
Oh, turn this music off.
Do you have any more of those stories? It's good thing the music doesn't like pick up through Skype. Otherwise, I would have been like, no copyright.
I'm overclocking my computer right now, and I'm running a benchmark, and oh Jesus Christ, that's running really well actually. And it just I didn't know it came with stupid music, and like I just started playing. It's like little, and I'm like, oh crap, and it's really loud as well.
Back in 2012, I tried to make the worst video ever, and I put GTA 5 gameplay, and it was a Rickroll, and you can even tell it's a Rickroll. Like if you look at the thumbnail, you can obviously tell it's obviously a Rickroll. However, like as soon as it got uploaded, it got immediately copyright strike, just immediately took down.
Copyright strike.
Yeah.
God.
That grammar though.
How do you get copyright? Like, there's a million people in the world uploading a Rickroll.
And then I'm the one that gets copyrighted. The funny thing is, I literally every time I used to upload a video, in the description I was always put like, "I do not own this," because I just reckon that if I didn't put that, they'd be like, "Oh my God, he's claiming to own it. Copyright DMCA takedown." That cloud looks like Mickey Mouse, and that one looks like a cease and desist.
Oh, you gotta love John's run, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Locker.
Any more damn stories?
Oof. College stories.
Yeah, or just any story in general, really.
Oh, I can remember once Aiden nearly got me kicked out of class.
Nearly?
We went to the PE block for one of our lessons, Even though we're the vehicle guys, I don't understand that.
Why?
Let's go use exercising equipment to teach vehicles.
Yeah, because that works.
But
This
no,
is how you
I
drive a
think
car.
it's 'cause there
Treadmill.
wasn't many. I think it's because all the workshop was taken and all the rooms were taken, so we were in there. And instead of giving us a day off, thanks. Nah. But we were in there and we were just sat there. And then Aiden walks out because he does pee and he just sees me and he just stands at the door and he's just like making stupid faces. And he starts like humping the glass door. He's weird. Like the tutor hears it, looks and just sees this guy humping, and then he goes, "Isn't that your friend, Michael?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, you make stupid faces to it." I was like, "No, it's just he's a weirdo." It's just there. He's a weirdo. Oh,
You know what you know what I did once, right?
But
Well, it was one of those days where it was snowing, right? And we would end up going home early. This was about year 4, maybe? Like, you know when it starts snowing and they're like, right, immediately go home. Well, we were waiting for our parents to come pick us up.
what do you think they're gonna do? Like die because it snows there? Or
I
something?
literally lived, like, a few feet away from school. Like, I wasn't that far. Like, literally from our backyard, you could climb over the fence and you'd be in the nursery area. But, apparently, before I tell this story, one day, our dog saw, like, my little brother playing in the playground, and, like, the dog dug under the fence and, like, ran up to him. And, like, everyone was like, "Oh my god, there's a dog, everyone go inside." And you just see them, like, just see DJ going up and, like, hugging it. It's like, "No, get away from it." It's like, "But it's my dog." Which is it's kind of funny, because you can imagine a dog doing that as well. Like, it's something a dog would do.
Mm.
The other one was, while we were waiting for our parents to come home, we were doing this thing where we all sit in a circle on the floor, and the teacher would start off the story. And we would go around adding a bit to the story, and it was going fairly normally, and then it got to me, and I said an elephant with pink and purple spots fell out the sky. Because why not? Like, a pink with purple spots elephant falls out the sky with time travel or something. Why not, you know?
Knuckle, knuckle, knuckle.
Ah.
Hey, hey.
Copyright
I don't
strike!
know, you just reminded me of that. I don't know why.
Just Saints Row 3, the entire mission, that song plays.
That was such an awesome mission at the first when you're in the helicopter.
I was doing I was playing Saints Row 2 yesterday, trying to get my character to say a specific line to catch it on camera. You know what he says?
What?
Rim jobs, I get it.
Rim jobs.
I love the voice that I gave my guy as well. Like, he just randomly turns Spanish when either he's drunk or he's in a gunfight. I don't know why, he just does. I turned around. I was on that mission where you have to blow up the police boats. I turned around. One of the police boats was flying through the air. I was like, "Well, okay then." Like, what the hell? I've seen plenty of that happening. Like, I turned around and just see like a car flying in midair. It's like on San Andreas when you look behind you and there's suddenly a car just on fire for no reason. And who knows why. And that video of the news report you sent me, just gay. I love how my guy's just like, he kind of leans over the desk, but he just gives them like a death stare. It's just, where are you? What do you want on your burger? Tell me now. Please. Ding. I like how we've run out of things to talk about, so we're just like grasping at straws here. Hey Mikey, do you want to make up your own creepypasta on the spot, or
Sure.
or do you have any more stories? Either way.
I could try and make one up on the spot.
Alright. Go ahead.
You ready for this?
Yes.
This is gonna get scary.
He's gonna be... Listener beware, you're in for a scare.
Maybe even scarier than...
1910 times?
Yeah, I was about to say that as well. This is gonna be scarier than 1910 times, so close your windows.
Open your windows. boy.
Jimmy, the boring kid from down the street, you may know him. He was sat at his computer desk, smoking some dank kush, with the blinds closed.
Oh god.
He was watching a shooting star meme and had his headphones on, and he didn't hear the screams. The screams of his family as they were brutally made to watch Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's Let's Play over and over again, even though they'd seen it 100 times.
I remember that Let's Play as well.
By Satan himself. By the time they'd finished, they all had photorealistic eyes.
Because of course they did.
Covered in blood, from trying to drag themselves away from the screen. And Satan just stood there laughing. And Jimmy decided, shit, I'm out of my dank kush. I need an ashtray. And he also realised that he was out of Mountain Dew, so he took his headphones off. And that's when he heard it. And it made him drop his blunt, which set fire to his house and exploded. And there was blood everywhere.
There was very blood.
There was very blood, and Satan was not expecting it, so he died too. So you know, now balance is now force is balanced. There's balance to the force, young Skywalker.
Just random Star Wars reference. Copyright strike.
You sounded like Star Wars copyright.
It sounds near lawsuit level close to Star Wars. One day I was bored, so I decided I would play on my old PS2. It was covered in blood. So I pulled out a copy of a game from a box, and it was The Simpsons Hit and Run. I remembered how much I used to love this game, so I put it in. Now, I could have sworn that I had a completed file, but for some reason, I didn't have any data. Maybe I was using the wrong memory card? Maybe I deleted my save file and forgot about it. Or maybe it was just corrupted, who knows. So, I decided, you know what, I don't care, I could just play the game again. I was very happy. I started up the game, and then, all of a sudden, Homer met Ed Flanders. Are you Ed Flanders? No, Ned Flanders, my mistake. Now, Nud was sat outside his house, and he was drinking beer. However, the beer was red, the colour of blood. Anyway, Homer had a mission.
Oh shit.
He had to go to the Quickie Mart and pick up the blood sample from Satan himself. I didn't remember this mission so well. Maybe it was just one of those missions, or maybe it was just one of those haunted games, you know. I mean, I did buy this from this old man at the corner of the street 5 years ago. Anyway, then all of a sudden, I got another mission in the mission. I was told to go to the nuclear power plant and meet Mr. Burns. Now, I may not have played this game for... Oh, he's gone offline again. Okay, wonderful. His computer must have crashed. Again. I'm just going to continue the story. Mr. Burns. However, I knew for a fact that you don't meet him until level 7. So I thought, well, why do I have to meet him? Is the game glitched? I met him, and instead of Mr. Burns, Satan was there, and he had photorealistic eyes and blood at the end. Best story. Right. That's hell of a time to have the computer crash. His computer crashed, it restarted before we even started to record. So it looks like it may have happened again. So yeah, wonderful. Isn't that great timing? Happens all the time. Because of course it does, and also these burgers are also defying gravity again. Defying all the laws of physics, because they did. They did that in the last episode. Not last episode, was it the second one, I think? Where I showed you a burger that does this. This should not work, but it does. What the hell is going on? If I just dump a bunch of random stuff. Yep, I knew it. Look at that. How the hell does that work? That burger would probably fall over immediately. So yeah, that's apparently how burgers work, guys. I don't know if you knew this or not. I'm just going to end the video after this because there's not really much else to talk about. We've actually completely run out of topics. That's very daunting. We should probably think of other things. We should think of all sorts of stuff to talk about while we do these. Anyway, I'm just going to end the episode off here. After I level up and stuff. After I buy whatever I'm buying from the upgrade shop. Blah, blah, blah. All the usual. Okay, I actually don't think I can afford anything right now. Like, everything's like £200. Or dollars, or whatever the currency is in this game. Patty flipper. Oh, wonderful. They flip off everyone named Patty. Is that the job? No, god damn it. I pressed the wrong button. Of course I did. Button. Sorry, my English came out. Peggy from the Pancakeria, I think. Day 15. Menu. Quit. Yes. Okay, Mr. Moo. No, damn it! I did it again. I also continue to click this all the time and it takes me to like a documentation for the thing. Okay, I need to stop clicking the wrong button over and over again. I have to keep seeing the exact same sequence over and over again. Because of course I do. Okay, let's not click the wrong thing this time. Forgot, I did it again! I need to stop doing that. Come on, continue. I can buy that. There we go. That's what I'm buying.